And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Forge Master, and welcome back to Monster Lab. In our last episode, we were dealing with some of the minions of the Junkstack, disabling more of the security systems, as well as oh, let's see, figuring out that the gearheads were trying to find the parts for the Commandante. As a result, we now have to go throughout a whole bunch of different areas doing a numerous, basically one giant scavenger hunt. We're doing one giant scavenger hunt. I will, however, show a little bit of what I've been doing behind the scenes before we begin. I've done a numerous amount of farming for parts, for ingredients. I gathered quite the collection of rusty hooks. I gathered power crystals, which these will serve me well in parts to come. So looks like my screen might be a little too bright. I'll have to adjust the brightness in just a moment. Gathered a shit ton more gas cans, more turbines, more brains. New item, thick pelts, which they can be used to make biological and alchemical parts. And let's see. I also made a whole bunch more monster components, and I was tinkering with some new concepts that I developed, as well as testing them out. Made a lot of different ones. Uh, let me adjust that brightness real quick. Okay, a little dimmer. Hopefully that works. Nope, nope, wrong button. Sorry about that. With the monsters I created, we'll start with the one we had last stream, Fiend's Gunner. I haven't made any updates on. Oh, as soon as it loads, there we are. Still have that one as my main for the moment. Occult Right, uh, an alchemical beast, still does strong. This is a new one. This is our new biological monster, Abyssalite. Mainly a concoction I threw together from a deep sea aquatic demon, head of a kraken, basically, mutated shark arm, whale tail arm. That floater is based off a jellyfish. Unfortunately, there is no good torso that is biological for fish or any other sea creature for that, so I had to use a lizard torso for that one, but the concept color scheme wise works. This one's only temporary, Mad Jacko. Gonna be remaking that one. That's just a temporary. Remainula. Okay, now this one I actually tested on the field. Combination of alchemical and biological. I'm quite pleased with how this one turned out. Not only does the Dracula head match with the belted torso, but this thing can just shred an opponent with ease. And the last one is Soldier's Rest. Basically, got the concept off of a World War II soldier. He comes equipped with a mortar arm. Unfortunately, there's not really any good human legs in this game, so I kind of had to make do with clay legs. Rather unfortunate, but it is what it is. Anyways, let's enough explaining. Let's kick off the session by. So, for this scavenger hunt, we have to go to Cobbleshire, Neverglades, and Tombstone Rise. We'll start with Cobbleshire first. There's just going to be a whole bunch of mechanical and minor alchemical monsters. We'll use Remainula to dish out some punishment. Hopefully, everyone's Easter has gone well, by the way. I got to see my nephew. I haven't seen him since Christmas. He's starting to vocalize quite a bit. Mainly just abba baba babas and la la las, but something. Still adorable. He likes to mimic. Now, what's in the box? Barrel. Hopefully, there's some booze in here. If I can get to the booze in time. There we are. Bah, I can't drink a floodlight. Weak. Oh well. More for the collection. Hopefully, you guys do not hear how annoying this guy is. As I stated last time, the gearheads have a very horrible audio. Alright, we get to showcase Romanula here. And just to let you guys know, he's gonna wipe the floor with everything here. Alright, okay, all D&D logic. When all else fails, fireball. Didn't even stand a chance. To those of you who are curious, Romanula consists of a vampire head, a wizard arm, a privateer's arm, and the Reaper floater. And I might have to adjust the brightness once again. For whatever reason, I'm getting some brightness lag here. Maybe my computer screen? Nah, it's not my laptop. Alright. Well, I turned it down completely and it still is shining bright. Alright. Clearly, this is a TV thing. Give me one moment. Uh, it's one of these buttons. You guys get to see the settings on TV. I think this is additional settings. Okay, I don't like that. No. Uh, Geez, I have the brightness down by 30. Alright, did that do anything? Alright, we're getting there. I don't have mad. Well, I do have crystal darts. Alright, that looks better. Alright, sorry for that, folks. Not as completely scuffed as I used to be, although, holy smokes, it is now very dark in game. Even to the point where I can't really see much. Alright. Well. What kind of person do you take me for? I don't watch 18 plus or not comment, websites. You mistake me for some sort of scoundrel. Okay, now that's useful. Power crystals will definitely come in handy. This brightness is really killing me. Like, I like how it's not as dark now, but also at the same time, due to the gloomy atmosphere of Cobbleshire, it is messing with the visuals a little bit. Can't seem to find a happy medium. I'll see how a monster fight goes and work our way from there. Excuse me. And the monsters look bright as all heck. Ugh. But they have a shine to them, which I guess it makes sense. They typically do. Alright, we'll show crystal darts and someone said magic missile. And every part that was targeted broke. Alright, common crap. Use dress and spiked clubs. Sunshine. Eh. Do apologize for the visual qualities though. But I'm not an anime channel, dude. Granted, I did do a Yu-Gi-Oh card unboxing stream a couple weeks ago, but it's not like I'm playing Nickel Paro or SAO. Granted, there is an SAO game I had my eyes on, but that's not until the fall. Or Genesis Impact, something like that. I want to do that. I have a couple anime channels for you to go to. One of which I occasionally watch every now and then. Used to watch him quite a lot back in 2013. Lost Pause. Still subscribed to Noble myself, but I admittedly have not watched his content too much. Eight spools of wire. So just a little shout out to him for that. And that shout out resulted in me summoning an angry mob. Okay. They're not a fan of Mr. My Big Butt, it seems. I like to think these are the Twitter freaks. Who's with me? Yeah. Ah, for Pete's sakes. If I wanted sauce, I'd go to KFC. Oh, wait, I can't. They're closed. They closed, what, 2 hours and 17 minutes ago? Uh, Spine cracker. Okay, finally, a name that actually works. Too bad it won't be for much good. Unfortunately, the Buccaneer arm only targets the head and the right arm. We'll just put a fireball. There's no point in figuring out what I got. It's all the same. Cobbleshire is just going to be a common occurrence of mediocre stuff. Although those power crystals and wrestler masks were a surprise, I'll give a note to that one. So our minion's hiding in the docks. Well, not our minion, the Baron's minion, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. Hopefully. This guy kind of reminds me of oh, there's a PlayStation Knight that has a skull and a sword and shield. I don't remember what he's called. He was in PlayStation All Stars Battle Royale, which was I guess you could say that was a failed game that was supposed to rival Super Smash Brothers. Obviously, it didn't go so well. At least these silhouetted, yeah, the silhouetted individuals are they're not much. They're much better to look at than the trash that's online. Oh, definitely noteworthy of that. I actually saw recently in the news. To those of you who follow VTubers, we all know that Pikami graduated roughly 2 weeks ago. At this point, apparently, someone has decided to send her a death threat over Twitter. I'm not going to go into too much detail. You could probably do some digging and research the act yourself, but yeah, pretty fucked up. I don't know what type of deplorable human has to post that trash online, even remotely resembling a human being. Just the world today has gone so crazy. Forge will remind all of you what you post online is seen by everybody. You need to really be careful with what you post. Because once it's up there, it's up there. Kronos. I was gonna say, you're gonna rip off Kratos? Okay, what we got here is a combination of mechanical and biological. Let's see. Those arms are gonna be a problem. Let's take them off. No, I took off the threatening one at least. To those of you who remember, that is a mill driller arm. The ground pound attack on that is very damning. Alright, let's acid spit the rest. A question as to why a Dracula head would have acid spit. I get the chomp. And what did I tell you? Now, this one actually is posing in a more of a fight, but still, I basically wiped the floor with it. All that's left is his little man baby legs. Which. We'll set him on fire. Ow. The miss. Alright. I was gonna say, you're trying to get a rile out of me? What the heck? Three times in a row? Alright, fine. I got other methods, such as blocking. That all we get is superconductors out of that. I'm pretty sure I maxed out on superconductors a while ago, so yeah, worthless. Alright, so long, worthless run. So we got the piece in Cobbleshire. Now we return to Gearhead. Oh, I actually want to beat that thing. Hero to Revolution, spleen of a muskrat baron, blah blah, details, details. Ugh. I'm doing you guys a favor by not listening to the shrill voice of that thing. Terrible Tyrone. Tyrone Reeves? Hmm. There's an actor named Tyrone, isn't there? Or somebody that played a Tyrone at one point. I'm not too familiar with Hollywood. Either way, I just ended that thing's career. I'll do a sewer scoop again. Sewer scoop, box break, then we'll return to castle, save, and then head to one of the other areas. Oh, I did not mean to grab a fish. Oh boy, I might need to use the quick stream. I'm gonna fail this one. Yep. The damn fish. And it appears we're now in an unboxing video where we're going to our local cemetery. Don't go to your cemetery and unbox anything. That is a crime. I do not recommend. Just a joke. If you're curious about their audio, I'm sure there are other streamers you could. I mean, not streamers, YouTubers who have played this game. As I said when I first started playing this, this is a cult classic from 2008. It was actually a very fun game. It just didn't get a lot of headway. And as I also said, they're most likely not going to make a second one, which is rather disappointing. Because there's so much potential here, they just didn't unlock it fully. Okay, Neverglades is next. We'll use a different monster this time. I'll use Abyssalite. Let's see how this biological terror works. So now we get to play the metal detector game again. Wrenches, listen to the rumble of your controller. The game. That's all there is to it. But, well, we're here. Might as well get some ingredients. And as you can see, little Timmy is at it again, kicking car engines and jewels up in trees. Horticulture badge. If only it was that easy. Guess I could share a little bit of this. I actually worked in a horticulture department for a zoo of mine for a couple of years. It was a pretty swell gig. Learned a lot. Made some good friends. Sadly, it just didn't work out with my degree path, and I had to find a place that actually could put my degree to use. Which you think with the job market nowadays it would be easy, but no. Let's try a swamp breath. Weesh. Okay, now this move is a little interesting. Magnum drop. You'll see why in just a moment. Basically, a somersault roll. Don't know why it's like that, but ugh, definitely a repulsive beast I made, isn't it? Oh, don't worry, it's gonna get a lot worse once we get to the new area. It'll get a lot worse. To give you guys a hint, hopefully none of you have a fear of insects. And if you do, well, sorry. Hmm. Looks like Diver Dan got some Venus flytraps equipped to his arms. Let's gnaw him off. Oh, it appears I bit off more than I could chew. Oh well, the pun has been made. Oh crap. Okay, there. Alright, I moved right into that one. I was actually running low on dark seaweed, that helps. I was gonna say, how much is little Timmy kicked up into the trees? Apparently a lot. Okay, I know you guys probably are not aware of this, but that right arm is valuable to me component wise, so we're making that quick. And that's why it's useful. Foul slime. I actually ran out of that ingredient and I was hoping to get more, and I just did. So that works well for me. So with the foul slime, you can make the tadpole head that was the head of Crake. You can make a siren arm, which was actually just presented, and there is one other arm biologically you can make that is a I guess you could say it's like a mutated crab claw, which looks really nice. Jeez, Pete. This minigame is not my friend tonight. Well, I won, but I didn't get anything good. Alright, alien cockroach, we meet again. And once again, you do not need to spin around in a circle just to greet me. Yes, I remember how to use it. We just take his metal detector, we never give it back. Glowing muck. Glowing junk. This was Fallout, I'd be used shooting out of a junk jet. Nope, wait, no. Alright, close. Didn't I already just deal with you in Cobbleshire? So that's the mutated crab claw I was talking about a couple minutes ago. We're gonna make this quick again. Oh, okay, he actually survived. Uh, huh. You little. Well, I could use that. No energy. Plenty of energy for that. I don't know why that one was more difficult to deal with, but it was. Ooh, more foul slime. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, so this is the first time I'm using Abyssal Light, so it actually is working rather well. Oh, stupid blue bug. Oh, you know what? We're just gonna go after the blue bugs. I don't like you. I don't like you. Okay, found the part. Let's get out of here. Well, I found what I came for. We're just gonna save just in case my game freezes. There's always that chance. Be unfortunate if it did, especially since I found all those rare parts or components. So that just leaves one last area, Tombstone Rise. Since these are all alchemical monsters, Abyssalite will serve well here. Even though I probably should use a different monster, but nah, not going to. Oh, I gotta chase an. Oh, I have to race Johnny Legless again, huh? Why do you have a fixation on racing people? Did you die racing or something? This is gonna be easy. It's always the same button each time. Just keep mashing X. And while I'm over here, I might as well do a little mini games here and there. Goo. Sticky goo. Tree sap. Which I got plenty of. So, not needed. You got anything, Grimshaw? He's literally right in front of you down the hill, you dummy. I know you're probably blind in one eye, but jeez. Alright. So that's all the parts. Or it should be. Yep, gotta return to the Commandante. But before we do that, we need to save. Even though if my game were to freeze, I could easily redo that part because it's literally just mashing the X button. Again. Back to the Junkstack. We're not going to use Abyssalite here, though it will get ravaged. No, man. Not Jacko. Um, actually, use occult right here. Got a rotary engine. The recipe plan for a sack of bile. Gross. I mean, it is a junkyard. Yes, your mission is nearly complete, which means I'll never have to hear you again. And neither will the viewers, who have never heard you at all. Alright, so with that, we now have unlocked the fifth area, the Wild Woods. No idea how well this will do brightness wise. This area is probably not going to be kind. I will use occult right here because it is more defensive than offensive. This is where the game starts getting a little hard. If you are not prepared, you are going to suffer. If you do not have good parts, you will suffer. If you do not know monsters' weaknesses, you will suffer. And etc. etc. Yeah, this is a gloomy forest slash graveyard. And meet the other only female in this game, Silva, one of the last surviving druids. But it appears I'm fighting a random monster before we even fight the minion. Which is fine. Eric Von Creepy. So the downside of this place is there's a lot of biological and alchemical part monsters, so you'll need a monster that's mechanical and biological to deal with this. My monster is all alchemical, so this probably won't go well. But I won't be here for long, hopefully. Oof. Took out his legs, all that's left is his stupid head. Alright, we'll block it. Good. We got 2 pumpkins out of that. Kind of wish I got something new, but oh well. It is what it is. Yeah, this is an area where you're actually going to have to play smart. And I run into another monster. This is not my lucky day. What type of beast are we dealing with now? Ruck Rover. And okay, he's got some new parts on him. Those are locust legs, mechanical. They're formed with the honeycomb, and he's got a chimp arm. Everything else is biological and alchemical. We'll start with a block. Then putrid belch. Okay, we just cut that arm off. That's good. Let's see if we can't cut the other one. Damn it. Okay, those legs suck. Disabling just disables the usage of my legs as well as my head, so I'm unable to do any action with those. Ugh, you're starting to annoy me. Do a block. Okay, recharge. All I can keep doing is haymaker right now because all my other parts are disabled. I'm gonna have to dodge until my parts undisable themselves. Alright, block. Alright, his legs are gone. What's left is his head, which I unfortunately cannot target. Phew, okay, here we go. There we go. Now we got full access. I'm gonna do another block. Good. You see what I mean when you know how to start thinking more tactically? Oh, come on. All I got is emeralds out of that. Boo. That sucked. The amount of damage he did. 3 parts are in orange, 1 near critical. I'm gonna have to. Legs aren't important, but I managed to fix them just in time. So, what type of beast do you got? Ambima. Biological and alchemical monstrosity. Start with a block. Oof. Another block. Alright, there goes the head. Guessing. Oh, he's actually going to attack with something. Nope, recharge. Okay. Gonna have to dodge this. Alright, his legs are gone. Excuse me. One haymaker should do the trick. Ow. Bisected. Or slice and diced all the limbs off. Whatever way you take it. 2 Wayland souls. Oh, okay. That's a new item. Honeycombs. Not only delicious, but also can be used as ingredients for making a wasp arm, a centipede torso, and the locust legs that I struggled with for the last monster we fought. So this is a good thing. Good thing. But as you can see, occult right is not designed for this area because if it wasn't for that optical blaster arm, I would probably be screwed. By traps just means fire. Just constantly keep moving. And there it was. And we got bugs in our way again. Although this time I didn't catch a single blue bug, but all I get is common low grade. I don't have any love or loyalty to him. If that'll make you guys go away, then yes. Not those type of traps, fire traps. Like I said, this isn't an anime channel. Could stream Pokemon, I suppose, off my Switch. If there was anything worthwhile on Pokemon Violet, that is, but there isn't right now. Okay. Time has come. Think we're gonna have Romanula. No. Okay, I'll let chat vote here. Do we fight the boss with Romanula, or do we fight it with Fiend's Gunner, or even Occult Right? Which one do we want to see? So my vampire monster, my ritual demon, or my fiendish gunman? Which do we want to use? Grumpy chat noises is not a voting category. I'll give you a minute. So, Fiend's Gunner contains a machine gun Mark III, a flame Mark III, Hydra legs, demon torso, and Jason Voorhees head. Occult Right uses an optical blaster, a Pharaoh's blade, Hades floater, demon torso, and a Grim Shroud head. And Romanula, as soon as it loads, uses a vampire head, a belted torso, a wizard's arm, a buccaneer's arm, and a reaper floater. So which one do I want to see? Plenty of options. None of them are yes and no response. If no decision is made, I will simply blindly move my mouse with closing my, well, not my controller's joysticks, closing my eyes until something pops up. So I'll give you guys a minute. The first, wait. The first Twitter mongoloid. And that, what type of answer is that? But okay, we'll use Fiend's Gunner. Jeez, oh Pete, you stupid campfire. Yeah. Now we have to head to the top. Fauna Algajin. So I actually made a laser Mark III and tested it out. I called the monster. I think it was Cinelite. It did not perform well. It did not perform well. Unlike this monster, which is performing spectacularly. Rotary engines are always okay. Not my favorite part, but they do work. Well, we're heading up to confront the junk monster. We might as well gather some more components. As long as those components are good, which that is not. Nope, no, no, no. Keep going that way. Ruck Rover. Sounds like Rotor Rover. Maybe that's where they got the inspiration. Call that a fire blast? That's a fire blast. Yours is like a firework. Mine is like napalm. Oh, a little bit of a hanger on, are we? No, no, just the ticket. Deal with that. Superconductors and a metal platter. He was a beggar. Rip. Even the bugs are going up against me here. Alright, where's my head? That was a quick one. So, in case you've actually been paying attention and noticing with the bug minigame, you notice how my hand moves randomly? It's because my left joystick on my controller is kind of broken. Although, what did you expect from a PlayStation 2 that survived for over 2 decades? It's honestly astounding how it still works. Bad zombie. No man's no Bill Cosby. uh, nah, nah. He's not that type of individual. He's just an undead. I could have went with swiper no swiping, but that doesn't look like a fox. Anyways. No, come on. No, that's Morgan Freeman. Those who've watched Sea Nanners in the past. I can smell you. I'm creeping around right now. You just can't see me, 'cause I evolved in disability. I know I don't do the voice. At least through this mic, I don't do the voice. They all just want a piece of me, eh? Yep, I left them in pieces. Wailing souls and a hex nut. Rip. Nothing I really can use. Ooh, he really took out my flamer arm. Moment. Because of this. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the junk monster. So now I have to spend a random amount of time dodging cannon fire. It doesn't actually do a lot of damage, fortunately, but it's still annoying. Okay, before we fight the junk monster, though, I'm going to play laser. Someone knows the video I was mentioning. Good, good. Liquid cells. Weak. Alright, showtime. And for your unpaid pleasure, Gargonaut versus Fiend's Gunner. Alright, let's see. How many ways could we hurt this guy? Quite a few. We'll start with a block. Missile pod. This is definitely gonna hurt. Leg lash. Alright, his arm's nearly wiped out. Opening fire. Ah, you son of a. Oil gusher. Recharge. Oof. We are not looking so great. There we go. His cannon arm's gone. Crane arm's broken. Hammer fist will just target the body. Sure, we'll block with the head. Oh, okay. Guess I shouldn't have done that. We're both headless. All that's left is his legs, which. This might be a game of cat and mouse with recharging. Might be a game of just blocking and trying to survive here. Oh, that was. Oof. That hurt. He's definitely looking worse for wear, that's for sure. Good thing about my machine arm, it could take a lot of punishment. Okay, it's in the red now. Recharge. Ah, miss. Jeez, how much dang health does this thing have? There we go. I lost my head during the fight, but still came out on top. Okay, so we got a new item to work with, scrap heap, and that is the best gears we can possibly obtain, which will definitely come in handy. The greasy sprocket. The head is more secondary than anything. Doesn't really matter. We're going to be leaving the area and coming back. My monster's too wounded to fully heal itself. Forgot to turn up the volume for that one. For those of you who are unable to hear, he's basically like, oh, so what? You found another page. Can't do anything without all of them. Save real quick. There's another reason I'm doing this. So I'll go ahead and head into the cast before I return to the junk stack. Mainly because now that we defeated the junk monster, there's new material we can find in the junk stack. I'm using Romanula here. Mainly because I liked how this monster turned out. And as you can now see, Commandante Montan is now standing once again, fully intact. 6 to 8 weeks. I'll be done playing the game by that point. I'm done hearing you guys talk. And as a result of our hard work, we acquired a scythe arm, which we already have that recipe, and an ancient claw. Commandante Montan is now available to trade. We'll see if there's anything he wants. We'll do 5 goes. No. Okay, I got plenty of metal platters. That's not a bad trade. Burlap sacks are too common. Don't need it. No, I'll give this a little bit of a go. Okay, chains is new. What do we have a lot of to trade? Actually, I need to check. Okay, so mud buckets, horn skulls, metal platters, gas cans, pipes. Okay, we got options. Bone pile, nope, got plenty of those. I'm running low on empty jars, but nah, not real necessary. Okay, the big eyeball actually is useful. I'll need that to make an alchemical head. Never using a wrestler mask. Those biological parts are worthless. I'll give it a few tries, but sure, I can get another chains. Sure. No, I don't need dark seaweed. Can I just select what I want? Dang it! Would have made so much easier. Nah. I already bought 2 chains. Alright, I'll give it one more go. Okay, one more try after that. Okay, now I'm done. So let me. I'll return here once. Give me a moment. I think I actually had to talk to him to unlock the new monsters that will be landing in the junk stack. At least I think that's what's going to happen. From here on out, the stream's just going to be a bunch of farming and whatnot for rare components. Mainly looking for more scrap heaps, chains, big eyeballs, stuff like that. And speaking of which, we can acquire scrap heap from this monster that just ran into us because those legs use the scrap heap. If you remember all the way back in part 1, those are the legs of Gorbak. Crystal darts. Completely decimated. Didn't get what I wanted. Drat. Probably next stream we'll be targeting the wild woods. But I might do some crafting of material or experiments off stream. Who knows? Ouch. Dang, it's 127 already. Alright, this monster doesn't have anything new on him. That's what I'm talking about. Pipes, bandages, and gas cans. Weak at this point. Although it definitely did some damage to my bot. Or monster, rather. Okay, this is definitely not how it's supposed to look. But I still did it. Sadly, did not get anything useful. Oh, come on, where is it? There it is. Come on. Something useful, not something I already have. Yeah, this monster has nothing of use. Looks like I need to remove that head. One more. Oh, dang it. Wrong one. There shouldn't be anything useful in this. Yeah, nothing. What a pity. That monster has nothing useful on him either. I'll let him live. Oh, come on. Oh, you know what? You know, I actually almost about to win when I crushed all those blue bugs. Sloppy bitch. That was more out of anger than anything. Nope, you don't have anything I'm after. Neither do you. That's unfortunate. Maybe we'll get better options topside. Nope. Okay, I didn't see what you had. You don't have anything I'm after either. Pixelated smiley face. Meat acid. And now, fireball. Rusty hooks, those are actually a rare ingredient, so that's not bad. It's just there's only a few parts they can be used on, sadly. Well, for this game, anyways. Hardly got a scratch. I might have to do some farming outside of stream just to get some rare components. Merle's weak. Yep. There goes all my hard work. Because of one stupid blue bug. It wasn't worth it. I'll tell you now, not worth. It doesn't really look more like a bone crusher. Introduced to the acid. And he's giving me smoke. Well, I can blow smoke too, but instead, I have crystals. And back to the acid treatment. Ugh, stubborn hanger-oner. There we go. Surprised I haven't had any internet interruptions with this stream. That's a surprise. Excuse me. I see in the distance there's a bot that has what I'm after. Let's see if this bot will give me scrap heap. Oh, very good chance of getting scrap heap, actually. He has the boom crane, too. Oh, actually blocked it. I'll enjoy the fireball. That. Alright, maybe I'll blow smoke. No, that didn't break anything. Disappointing. I'll have to dodge this. Oh, come on. Really? Fine, enjoy the darts. Liquid cell. Hey, there we go. Scrap heap. That's what I'm looking for. I'm probably gonna need way more though. Considering I only have the one best secondary ingredient, I'm gonna need way more of those. But I think we can leave here. Return to the castle, and I think I'm gonna call it a stream. Granted, we do have some new components to go over, which. Well, let me see if there's anything I actually want to make here. Yeah, maybe I'll do that off stream. So the big eyeball can make another optical blaster, which I have on my occult right. I can also make a cyclops head with it. The chains I can make a chainsaw with, or I can make ogre legs with. The power crystal can be used to make a trooper helmet, or it can also be used to make um, a diamond-based abomination, which I actually like those parts. What else is new? Mentioned the honeycomb already. The ancient claw can make a dinosaur animatronic based parts, which actually look pretty cool. And the scrap heap parts or components can be used to make the exhaust head, the boom crane, and then the stomper feet. All of which I'll probably be making off stream. Which reminds me, part wise. Yep, there he is. Yeah, I could easily make one, but I'm not going to. I'll save, and that'll be it for tonight. It's been an hour and 40 minutes. I'm content with that. So, for next stream, probably will be happening. I could technically do one on Thursday night. I'm taking that day off work. I have a dentist appointment that day. But I also plan on possibly doing audition tapes for potential companies, so I might be doing that as well. Who knows? As well as some additional job hunting, so we'll see when it comes to that. Anywho, this has been Forge Master. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Till then, have a good night.